Hello there, Starseeds. Thank you so much for joining me for a spiritual guidance reading. If you're new here, I am High Priestess Lady Leo, and I have a passion for interpreting energies and helping others to their spiritual awakening journeys. If you're a returning soul fan, welcome back. I love you. Thank you for being here. Okay, this is the second time I'm trying to get this reading recorded. Okay, so I've already saged. I sage so much, y'all, my sage stick won't go out. So, actually, I have to take it out to the balcony. So, anyway. I already have 3 cards pulled. This is a Starseed collective message, by the way. So, let me hop back into this and see if I can't get back on the same frequency that I was just on. Okay. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So, somebody's going through some hardships right now, okay? Maybe not necessarily like hardships as in like in a physical way, okay? But there's just like a lot of stuff going on right now, okay? It could seem like there's no hope or there's no light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But God's Source Universe, whatever that looks like for you, is saying that there is, okay? There's even like a mountain here. It's gonna be like big Moana vibes, but there's like this big mountain or volcano or whatever. And it's like just on fire everywhere, okay? And it's like all the smoke coming off the mountain, you know, blowing. God's Source Universe, whatever that looks like for you, is telling you like you're getting so close to getting away from this, okay? You've got all this new, beautiful, you know, things in store for you. So don't give up, okay? Don't give up. It's right around the river bend, okay? All right, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life, right? It's all part of the bigger plan here, the divine plan, the soul plan, okay? It's gonna be okay. Also, fate and destiny are 2 different things, okay? There are things, certain life lessons that are fated to happen in your lifetime, right? It's gonna happen. It's set in stone, okay? But we also have free will, okay? Destiny, however, is something that we align with, right? It could be your destiny, but you have free will. And if you're not taking your free will and using it to align to your destiny, then a lot of times that's why we have like that past life karma. You know, we didn't fulfill the destiny or the purpose that we were meant to do in that life, you know? But anyway, it's talking about I remember. A lot of you are starting to remember and pick up like what, maybe not fully, but you're starting to remember things. Like you're getting a security in following your intuition. You're feeling more secure in what your life's mission is, the things that you're aligning yourself with, right? Then we have lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, all about you've been here before, okay? Big Atlantis or Lemuria vibes, okay? Lyra. Okay. Oh yeah, this has got Atlantis written all over it, doesn't it? I don't know if you can really see that card. Anyway, there's this temple here, right? And this is all like underwater, you know, and it's like Aquaman vibes, you know. And then there's the like another temple, like or a temple that's floating there, like Avatar, like big Avatar vibes. You know, I love that movie, by the way. It's one of my favorite movies, Avatar. You're starting to remember things here. Soul gifts, you know, enhancing those things. All right, moving on. What are we doing now? Gateway of light activation. Let's get some Lightcode activations. I need some Lightcode activations. You need to raise your vibration. That's what we're doing today. What are we doing in this reading? This is soul upliftment, soul empowerment. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Halls of Amenti Initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. I've never pulled this card before. Ooh, something. Ooh, there's a lot of symbolism in this card. Look at all the symbolism. The duality here. Okay. Got the checkerboard. Okay. This is a lot about advanced knowledge, hidden knowledge, esoteric knowledge. Let's read about this card. Let's see what this. I'm so intrigued, y'all. Look. A window. It could even be a mirror or something. Interesting. Let's see what it is. Halls of Amenti Initiation. $76. Okay, here we go. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. The halls of Amenti are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. What I tell you, Atlantis from that other card. I cannot fucking make it up, y'all. I'll chill out. I'm sorry. Okay. It said that the portal to this etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Giza. I never say that right, but I know what it is. Many believe that the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. They are a space of ancient mysteries and service to the expansion of humanity. On this card, you will see two pillars, an echo of the pillars that have been found in sacred places throughout history. The black pillar represents the physical world, and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that this sacred space is between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls, or they seem oddly familiar, there's a chance you have visited them in dream time or even before this incarnation. Connect. Imagine you are at the Great Pyramid. Above its apex, a portal opens, drawing you in. See yourself at the center of a sacred temple. Set clear intentions to align with your higher purpose and receive a transmission of ancient wisdom. Your message. You are in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. Wow. You might not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. Wow. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know if that resonates in the comments section down below. Because this is like, it's got me going down a rabbit hole. Okay, back to the message. Yeah, lots of y'all are getting back in touch with a lot of different gifts. You're starting to remember things here. Okay, the last card just before this one talked about Atlantis, so this is moving right into that. It started to flow. It's beautiful. Okay, it's saying that this is the physical world here. This is a lot like the High Priestess card. Okay, this is the physical world. Okay, this is the spiritual world, and it's saying the sacred space is what's in between. That's you. That's your soul. It's in between, right? It's the physical here in the body, and the spiritual wherever the hell that is, right? And it's the meeting in the middle. That's the sacred space. That's the you. That's your soul energy, you know? And you can tap into that. You can tap into that knowledge that like connected. There's a connected. I just heard a cardinal chirp. I'm on the right track here. Okay. There's a connectedness to all of us, okay? There's a collective consciousness, okay? Akashic records, those sorts of things. We can tap into that and get information from there, okay? How do we tap into that? We got to meditate. That's where we go within. We get quiet. We try to quiet our minds, right? Get still for a moment and really focus on tapping in to that, you know. And even in the little text, it was saying that I lost my train of thought. It was saying in the text how, where was I going with that? Oh, visualize. It was giving a visualization in the text. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that when you get you get to your place where you're meditating or whatever, like, you know, I even see somebody like, maybe you just need to lay down and do it. Like when you're going to sleep, like put your earbuds in and put some of your meditation music on and just kind of like really focus on tapping into that energy. Just be intentional on it by thinking it up here, by visualizing it, you know. I'm having a rough day. It's definitely Mercury retrograde. It's Mercury retrograde today. I don't know when you're viewing this reading. It's supposed to be timeless, okay? So whenever it finds you, it's meant for you, boo-boo. But just at the time of the reading, it is Mercury retrograde right now. So it's coming out all types of jibbled and jobbled and crazy. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. All right, let's get another card from this deck. The Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. Yeah, look, you just got to go through this regeneration period. You know, that's what all this stuff is. It's the dying away. It's the burning and the destruction and getting rid of all these things that are not serving you. Because you're trying to come over here. And you can't take that fucking energy over here with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Central Sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Oh, look at the lots about Egypt here. Okay. Ooh, Egypt. Okay, the Central Sun. The Central Sun. Fifty-two. Ooh. Okay, I got it. Our sun is the center of our solar system, solar being the key word. All the planets orbit it. We use this journey to measure time, space, and even our birthday. The sun helps us connect with our journey and see how far we've come. It is just far enough away to create the perfect conditions for Earth to become abundant with life. In ancient Greece, the sun was known as Helios. In ancient Egypt, it was Ra. Worldwide, the ancients knew the importance of the sun. The earliest sky gazers worshipped it, because daily it would appear over the horizon, leaving the darkness and mystery of night. It was clear that it had governance over life and light, so we learned early on that the sun was needed for us to survive and thrive. The sun is therefore a vital energetic vortex in our physical realm, but on a spiritual level, it is a portal of divine light that we connect with through the inner universe. It's a spiritual gateway representing the center of the multiverse, a sacred energetic portal that irradiates infinite inspirational light. Connect. Visualize yourself diving within until you find yourself arriving at a sun in the center of the galaxy of your being. Invite it to encode your frequency with regeneration energy. Your message. The great central sun is shining. Oh, so much to say. Excuse me. You get a little bit of water. Okay. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. Central sun energy is magnetic and all-powerful, opening you up to light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects and let energy be invested in yourself. Okay. All right. I love that. Regeneration, right? That's another thing that a lot of y'all are going through, like a regeneration process. You know, you've been through so much over a lifetime, you know. Now, add in all your past life shit on top of that, because that's still in your DNA, that's still in your cells, you know, because of it's linked up here, you know. It's generational trauma as well, because you have to think like your mother's cells are literally inside your brain. You know, that's where that intuition comes from, you know. So you're regenerating, you're healing a lot of things, okay? And we can do this at a cellular level. We can sit there and, you know, focus on regenerating ourselves and healing. I don't talk a whole lot about how I do that personally, but maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will. We'll see. What else, Spirit? Where is my work here light deck? Oh, it's right here. It's right in front of me. See, I'm telling you, I'm flipping crazy today. When am I not crazy? I'm crazy every day, right? Okay. Hush, Leo. Get back to the reading. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns, shill maiden, and stag. Ooh, we're going to read these real quick, okay? Let me just knock everything over. Elder. I'm telling you, it's cray-cray. It's cray-cray today. 34. Lots of sevens coming out in these page numbers. Sevens may be of some type of significance to you. 34. 33, 34. Come on now, page. There we go. All right, here's Elder. Okay, and it is giving me like Aboriginal type of vibes, you know, or maybe like ancient African type of tribal frequencies, you know, knowledge. Lots about ancestral. I was just talking about that. Regenerating. Yo, it's flowing today. Spirit, speak to me. Speak to me, Spirit. Message. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. About the Aboriginal people. I thought this was Aboriginal. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. Extended message. The elder is the ancestor who comes with the message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. How many times do I tell you that? How many times do I tell you that? You're here to create your own story. You're here to break generational curses, okay? This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks that they have created for you. Okay. Wow, that's what I've been talking about. Some of you may be actually starting to get like confirmation from your ancestors, like just specifically. Okay. It could be like, oh, my ear's ringing. Confirmation, yeah. Okay. So yeah, things like ringing in the ears, or something happens, or somebody's saying something and there's like a distraction, right? Spirit is trying to get your attention, right? It could be your ancestors trying to get your attention, okay? Good things may be happening in your life right now, right? Being really heavily protected, like, could be just little small things. the way that, like, okay, I don't know, I see somebody like running to get the elevator's closing, right? You finally, like, you actually were able to get in the elevator, you know, so now you're still on top. Like you have other things that are coming in alignment with you to really help you succeed, to aid you and support you in making sure that you're having the best experiences possible. Does that make sense? So it may not be there yet, okay? It is on the way, okay? It's on the way. Keep doing the work. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. It may seem like it's all for naught sometimes, but it's not, okay? There's a purpose there, right? Then we got Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Ooh, all up in like the lack of the vibes. I don't know if y'all watch Vikings. I'd love to watch stuff like Vikings. And The Last Kingdom, The Witcher, Game of Thrones, Wheel of Time, Cursed. That's another one. I think that's it for right now. Shield Maiden. Yeah, I've got the thing. What's your theme song stuck in my head? Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She's ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. Extended message. Taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the risks, if you're not prepared for the tasks you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then your guides support you as you move forward. Okay, yeah. If you do feel stuck, if you do feel like you're stuck over here on this mountain, all right, it's time for you to let's write it down. Okay, let's get out our little notebook. Okay. Get our little to-do notebook, or start listing things like, how can I be more intentful? What are some actions that I can take right now to get myself out of the situation, right? What are some things that I can omit out of my life to quit hindering me so I can stay on track and complete these different tasks so I can get myself out of the situation? You feel me? You can spin that a bunch of different ways, but that's just what's coming to me right now. Okay, so wherever it is that you're trying to go, it's time for you to get strategize. You have that, it's like big Queen of Swords type of energy here too. Okay, you're taking your emotion out of the whole situation, right? Like, I know, it's hard times, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, it could be as little as you had to put groceries back on the shelf because you weren't able to pay for them today, or you were in a car accident, or maybe you lost your job yesterday. Whatever the hardship is. Okay, it's about taking that emotion, right? Focusing on the pain of that and the stress, right? It's taking yourself out of that and looking at a bird's eye view logically, right? Does that make sense? And then the last one was Stag, trust and thrive. It's actually a big Capricorn energy in it. It's actually giving more Taurus vibes. It's definitely earthy energy. I could definitely tell that. All right. Ooh, yeah, look, we've got the symbol of life here. Okay. 369 vibes. That's about harvesting and being abundant. Lots about being abundant, okay? And y'all, like, I had somebody reach out to me the other day and said, Lady Leo, you said abundance was coming and I didn't get the money. Abundance isn't just about money. It's about, you know, your cup runneth over with love from the universe. Like, you know, like you got food in your fridge. Like, you don't have a want for food because you got it, you know. You don't have a want for blessing because you have blessings, you know, or love. You have love in your life, right? There's somebody out there that's thinking good things about you. And if you don't, I am for sure, okay? So abundance, anyway. People just like to say, I think sometimes people just want attention. Stack, where'd it go? 132. 1 and 3 is 4, 4 and 2 is 6. 6 could be life path number 6. Or harmony and balance. It's going to talk about maybe it talks about harmony and balance. 132. Oh yeah, these are the seasons. Okay, I should probably actually study this book, but kind of got a lot on my plate right now. 132. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times, okay? In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. Interesting. I'm getting a couple downloads. Okay, extended message. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could be interfering with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and to be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Wow, yeah, see? You need to look back on this past year and really think about where you were this time last year. Where were you at this point 5 years ago? Where were you at this point 10 years ago, right? Really look at your growth, okay? You've got to be doing better than you were, you know, in some form or fashion, okay? And again, I don't know why this keeps coming up. Maybe it's not in a financial way. Maybe it's in a more spiritual way, and that's beautiful, okay? Honor that. Honor that. Not everybody does that. Okay, they're being all greedy and stealing shit from people and everything else. Okay. Also, okay, sexuality, and then the thing about, okay. All right, let's go to the first thing first. I'm getting something about blending, like the blending of genes and things like that. Okay, so like, you know how like there's like all the racism and stuff, and like they don't want, like I faced this a lot when I was growing up. Okay, there was this guy that sat next to me in desktop publishing. Maybe it's web design. I don't know. It was one of them computer classes. I took about every single one of them that I could take. But anyway, this guy sat next to me. Okay, like it was assigned seats. We had assigned place at a computer that we had to be at. Okay, and this particular day, I'm wearing a skirt. Okay. Because, you know, I dressed up to go to school every day, all right? I was feeling myself, you know. Anyway, dude starts putting his hand on my thigh. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? And I can see in the back of my computer screen, like the teacher's behind me at the desk, and I'm just kind of like, how am I going to get her attention? Like, you're doing this right here up under this lady's nose. So I'm like, you know, swatting at him, like, what are you doing? No, you cannot do that, right? And he's just like, getting his feelings hurt and everything. And I'm like, no, you're not allowed to touch my body. Like, this is my personal space. And you over here trying to rub up on my leg. Who the fuck are you, bro? Right? And you just get all upset. And you were just like, well, that's fine. All right. You know, I was just, no. I started telling him, I was like, look, I can't be that way with you. Okay? We're not dating. Like, we're not in a... You don't ever give me the time of day. You just gonna randomly start touching on my leg? Like, what the fuck, bro? Anyway, so he proceeded to tell me that I was not girlfriend material. I was too exotic to be wifey material, and that he couldn't make babies with me one day anyway because it would muck up the bloodline. What the fuck you talk about, bro? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why that's coming to me, but what my point is with that story is, like, you know how, like, people don't want to muck up their bloodline, right? Well, don't you think if you took the best genes from this race and you took the best genes from that race, and there's the best genes from that race and there's the best genes from this race over here, and you mixed it all together, you would come up with a fucking superhuman? Of course they don't want us to do that, right? Think about if we were taking the best genes out of each culture, out of each race, and, like, mixing them together. We'd be making superhumans, y'all. I'm telling you, I've done seen it. Just, anyway, so there's that. Also, when it comes to, like, playing with, like, fertility and sexuality and things like that, some of you may be coming into a relationship or in a relationship, or, like, you know, there's some type of this, like, doom and gloom over the sexual side of your relationship with your partner or whatever. Okay. I feel like you're not going to be able to get in a place where you can be more playful there if y'all don't, one, trust each other, and number two, if you don't create a safe place for your partner to be open with you, right? If you want your partner to create a safe place for you to be open, right? So you can get to a place where y'all can play, okay? How do you expect them to open up to you, right? Because that's like a real, like, that's a very private thing, even in you know, long-term relationships. So I don't know, something about the safety. See if you can't, like, create that safe place where you can, like, at least talk about it, or it could be real subtle, right? You don't have to sit down there and just, you know, just lay it all out, which you can. But if you're a little bit more shy with it and you just need to test the waters, you know, just kind of, like, introduce it into the conversation a little bit, kind of see where it goes, you know. Anyway, I don't know why that was coming to me when it said that, but I think, yeah, it's important because your spiritual integrity supporting. So it's like, maybe, I don't know, you're just feeling really playful and you're wanting to, you know, get all up in your sexy vibes. Okay, it's okay for you to explore that side of yourself, especially in with a person that's going to support and aid you and make you feel safe and secure with that, right? To help you explore that side of yourself. You know, don't be going out there with Billy Ray and Cindy Lou Who and Annie trying to you know, just spreading it all over the world, right? Because then you're gonna get icky energy attached to you that way. Okay, anyway, all right, y'all, I hope that y'all found a message that resonated. Oh, I didn't pull for this deck, never mind, it's not over. Like, shit, more, Leo, more. I know, I'm a talker. It's Mercury retrograde. I was born on a Wednesday, which is ruled by Mercury. I'm a talker. Okay, talk. That's what I do. That's why I turn all my damn notifications off, because I will sit here all day and reply to the comments and the messages. I will get lost and just talk. So I have to turn them off. So I have an alarm when I go back, and then I can check them, and then I can answer them during that time. Answer the call. What is your soul calling to do? Yeah. That's about your purpose, finding happiness, going on your journey, being supported on your journey, answering that call about destiny. You know, destiny's calling. Destiny is old. Y'all, it is my 12-year anniversary today, and we're supposed to watch a movie, and we may just be putting it on something we've already seen before, because I'm just, like, all up in my Viking vibes right now. They don't make movies like that about Egypt. You know, that'd be really badass. the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yeah, look, it's just confirming. It's a lot of confirming, this deck, okay? Very similar things, okay? That's what's happening here, okay? That's what's going on, okay? There's the light at the end of the tunnel, and there's the other side. Y'all feel me? It's gonna be okay, boo-boo. Hang in there. Don't give up on yourself. Okay. Lemuria, yeah. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Here's that Egypt. The Cleopatra vibes. I love Cleopatra. That's why I started doing my own like that. Cleopatra. Long time ago. I was like 13. Yeah, and I was already talking about that, y'all. If y'all focus enough here, you can like create things. You know, you can even change your cellular makeup. Oh, like I have this earring right here. Okay. Well, above that, I actually have another piercing, but it closed up. Okay. And there's like this funky like little knot right there. You can't really see it in the camera. But I got this funky little knot. Maybe you can see it on the back of my ear. No, you can't see it. Anyway, I got this like little knot right there where my other piercing was, okay? And I've had this piercing since probably like 14, okay? But when my youngest daughter was born, okay, she actually has that same little notch in her ear from where I got it pierced, right? Because it changed my cellular DNA, okay? So now it's changed, now she has that, okay? So that's just kind of weird. And like, I've seen this happen with other people as well, okay? So yeah, you can literally change the makeup. You can, whatever's happening in the now, right? I don't know who needs to hear that. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense up here, y'all. When I talk, like, it makes sense up here. But then it comes out through here, and it's like, I'm not the best with the delivery. I try. If none of it resonates, I hope I'm at least putting a smile on your face, okay? Okay? The ever-unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. This is my favorite card in this whole deck. This card has gotten me through so many hard times because of the message behind it, okay? Oh, and I just heard something. Somebody could be talking a lot of crap about y'all. Talking about a lot of crap about the person, at least the person I'm talking to, right? Because I'm hearing, you know, throw dirt on my name. I bloom where I am planted, okay? Throw dirt on my name, I bloom where I am planted. Yeah, but it's not happening for you. It's happening for you, not to you, okay? All these hardships, it's making you shift. It's forcing you to make changes. It's forcing you to transform, okay? It's forcing you to regenerate, okay? It's forcing you to make plans and strategize, okay? It's forcing you to answer the call. It's forcing you to break generational curses, okay? It's forcing you to go within on a soul level, okay? Okay. All right, y'all. Now we're at the end. So thank you so much for giving me your time and your energy, for all of your love and support. If this message resonated with you, please, for the life of me, let me know down in the comments section below. Everything that you need to know about me will be in the description box. How to book a personal reading, how to get a live stream reading on Instagram with me, where my different shops are for jewelry and spiritual things, and where my affiliates are. If you want to get in contact with me, it's at ladyleospiritual@gmail.com. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to you, girl. Love and light.